Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, my Level Up family. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here. This is the goal of this podcast, that we're going to grow, we're going to stretch, we're going to lead, and we're going to level up in life, in our leadership, and in our business. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about something powerful. It's pivotal, and it's going to change everything when you truly lean in. And what we're going to talk about today is making the decision, you guys know I love this word, to take your network marketing business to the next level. So let's start off by talking about the power of a decision. And I want to start here because everything begins with a decision, not a wish, not a maybe, not a let's see how it goes, a real decision, a decision that's backed by action, a decision that's anchored in commitment, a decision that gives off the energy and is saying out loud without words, I am all in. And there's a moment in every leader's journey where they stop dabbling and they start dominating, where they stop waiting for motivation and they start creating momentum. And when is that moment? I guess you tell me, because that moment happens when you make a decision. That's a decision. And that decision changes your identity as a leader and a business owner. You go from someone doing a business to building a business, okay? So let's talk about another thing that's really important. I guess it's kind of like a number two, why this matters. So why is this important? Why now? And I'm going to tell you why. Because staying at the same level is comfortable, but comfort is the enemy of your growth. You didn't come into this profession to stay small. You came here to impact, to influence, to build a life that most people only dream about. Your team is watching you. Your future is depending on you. And your potential, it's begging to be unleashed. When you level up your business, you're not just changing your life. You know what you're doing? And here's the key, guys. This is why I love network marketing. You're giving others permission to rise with you. You're setting a standard, you're creating a culture, and you're becoming a lighthouse in our profession. So 3, what does it take? And you guys, with this, I want to talk some truth right now. Taking your business to the next level, it's not magic. It's not luck. It's work. But you know the thing about the work? It's worth it. So what does that work take? It takes discipline. And you know what we do when we're disciplined? We show up when it's hard. When you don't feel like you could hit a goal, when you're tired, when you're distracted, when obstacles show up, when bad life happens, when good life happens, you're showing up when it's hard to show up. You're showing up when it's boring. You're showing up when nobody is clapping for you yet. Okay? It takes consistency. Building the daily habits. You show me your habits, I'm going to show you your business. You want to be building the daily habits that are moving the needle forward in your business. It takes courage to lead boldly, to face rejection, to stretch beyond the leader that you were yesterday. It takes skill development. This is a profession. You're not just going to wake up one day, plug in your coffee, and be amazing at this. You need to master it. You need to practice. You need to grow in your communication, in your leadership, in your influence, in your standard, in your excellence, in your words, in your energy. How you do a presentation, how you share the opportunity, how you enroll people, how you coach people. It's skill development. This is a profession. It takes work to do that. There are no shortcuts, but there is a straight path. And you know what that path is called? It's called ownership. Okay. So, number four, the fourth thing I want to talk about is standing out. So, how do you stand out? And I'm going to tell you how you stand out. You got to just stop blending in. You got to stop hanging out with normal. You got to stop hanging out with average. You got to stop buying into people's bullshit and their excuses and justification. You stop playing safe. You stop mimicking and you start leading. You show up on fire. You bring your full self to the table, your story, your energy, your vision, your belief. You stand out by being the most committed person in the room. It's so easy to be committed when things are going your way. It's so easy to be committed walking into an event. You stand out by being the most committed person in the room all the time. You are the lighthouse for you, your team, your family, your company, and our industry. Remember, people don't follow perfection. They follow passion. They follow conviction. They follow consistency. Fifth thing I want to talk about. You guys, I'm kind of going like quick today because I want to get in 2 episodes. I want to make it really powerful for you. And I have some notes here, but I'm blowing through them. So this is working out. Okay. When we were young, we used to dream of being anything, an astronaut, the president, a prince, princess. But as you get older, your dreams change, focusing less on running the world and more on how you can take your skills and ideas and turn them into something real. Instead of dreaming of going to space or owning a castle, maybe you start dreaming of owning your own business. You'll need a website, a payment plan, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully, that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer service. Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and get selling today at shopify.com/levelup. Go to shopify.com/levelup. Shopify.com/levelup. Number 5, I want to talk about building influence. If you want to take your network marketing business to the next level, that's what it takes. Influence isn't given. You don't get influence by rank. You don't get it by what you bring to the table. It's earned and it's grown. And you grow influence. And so how do you build influence? By adding value daily. You add value to your team. You add value to your whole organization. You add value to your company. You add value to the people that are watching you on social media. You add value to the people that you meet with about your business and products. You build influence by leading with vision. Leading with vision, not just where you are, but where you're going. People want to join a visionary. Vision is everything. Vision is the ability to dream big, to have a vivid imagination, and if your vision is not big enough, it's really challenging to take your business to the next level, because how are you enrolling people? How are you going to look them in the face and say, this is where I'm leading you? This is what's possible for you, if it's not even in your vision for you? Okay. So adding influence requires listening and connecting. Like truly caring about people. What are their dreams? What is their why? What are their fears? And holding them accountable to that. Like, did you start this business just to be everybody's best friend? And when things don't go their way and they're really quiet, they're not reaching out to you, and you're just like it's their job to reach out to me. No, it's your job to coach people. Now, with that said, I'm not going to chase people, and I'm never going to work harder for people's business, and they're going to work for themselves. But I will hold their why high. I will remind them of why they started. Okay. Another way to build influence is modeling the way. You can't ask your team to do what you're not doing. So if you want to tell your team it's time to enroll the next 5 to 10, business builders, you go first. If you want to coach your team to earn incentive trips and challenges, you go first. If you want to coach your team to be earning bonuses and promoting through the ranks, you need to go first. Modeling the way is the way you build influence. The more you grow, the more influence you are creating. Number 6, your energy, your passion, and your vision. And so I want to tell you guys something. Like, you guys are my friends. You're part of our Level Up family. Your energy is your magnet. Your passion is your power. Your vision is your compass. If you want to attract the right people, if you want to build a movement, if you want to become unstoppable, your energy has to be next level. Okay, I love people say that's not authentically me. Well, nobody wants, if authentically you is boring, change, because change is the only constant. If you are looking to grow a business, people want to join something energetic. They want to join something fun. They want to join a visionary. So it's so, like, we're in this culture of, like, I want to be authentically me. Like, what if you're authentically lazy? Are you going to change? Because you can change that. It's laziness is a choice. It's a choice. So your energy has to be next level and not forced, not fake, just fully alive, fully full of passion, fully full of vision. Your passion is contagious. So show it, speak it, let it ooze out of every single thing that you do. And your vision, guys, I got to be honest, it better be big. It better scare you a little, because when you see clearly where you are going, you know what's going to happen that's really powerful? You're going to lead differently. You will sacrifice more, and you will rise and bring a team with you. So this is the challenge that I want to leave with you today. Okay. I want you to decide right now, this moment, not to try harder, not to wait for a better time, but to go all in, to, like, declare it. I am taking my network marketing business to the next level, because your future is watching. Your legacy is forming, and the world needs what only you can build. I believe in you, but here's what I'm asking you. Go out and believe in yourself. Walk into this week, this season, okay, and decide that you are taking your business, yourself, your team, your company, and your industry to the next level. Friends, it is time to level up. I love you, and I believe in you.